Welcome viewers. Prosecutors got a search warrant for former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago property aft, are receiving proof that there was once likely an effort to conceal categorized files there in defiance of a grand jury subpoena, a new Justice Department courtroom submitting launched Tuesday night Time said. The 36-page submagting used to be the department's most distinctive account bit of its proof of obstruction of justice, elevating issues that Trump and his attorneys sought to lie to investigators about the sincerity and thoroughness of their effort to become aware of and return enormously touchy documents to the government. Before we proceed, if you are new to my channel, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest updates from us. The authorities additionally developed proof that authorities' data had been probably hid and eliminated from the storage room and that efforts had been possibly taken to hinder the government's investigation. Justice Department Counterintelligence Chief J. Bratt wrote that the FBI, in a count number of hours, recovered twice as many files with classification markings as the diligent search that the former president's assistants and different representatives had weeks to function calls into Sirius K. The representations made in the June 3 certification and casts doubt on the extent of cooperation in this matter. He added, the much-anticipated court docket submitting consists of a startling picture of some the interestingly categorized documents recovered from the so-called Foreign Office at Mar-a-Lago, unfold throughout a carpet. Numerous brightly colored cowl sheets for categorized status CS are seen bearing markings of top secret and sensitive compartmented information. At least 3 of the archives bearing classification markings are on White House letterhead, a field of framed items, together with a 29-time journal cal depicting the then Democratic presidential subject vying to defeat Trump, sits nearby. DOJ indicated that the commingling of Trump's private consequences with categorized substances is relevant proof of the statutory offenses below. Investigation 3 label at archives had been located in a desk drawer, prosecutors said, barring supplying in addition details. Trump's claims that the gadgets need to be lowered back to high have no merit. They added, any presidential archives seized pursuant to the search warrant belong to the United States, now not to the former president. Bratt argued, the submission to a federal decide in Florida opposes Trump's request for an unbiased said/3 celebration to assessment the data the FBI seized at some stage in their August 8 raid on the former president's Florida compound. DOJ advised U District Court Judge Aileen Cannon to oppose Trump's request for a so-called special master, contending that his belated request was once in simple terms a bid to disrupt the investigation. In particular, Bratt entreated Cannon to reject Trump's declare that any of the files seized had been challenged a declare of government privilege by way of him, and consequently unrecoverable with the aid of the modern administration. The former president cites no case, and the government is conscious of none, in which government privilege has been efficiently invoked to restrict the sharing of files inside the executive branch. Bratt wrote, even if there have been situations in which a former president may want to assert privilege, Bratt argues, this state of affairs would now not come close. Intelligence officers are presently reviewing the recovered documents to verify dangers to countrywide security, and any disruption to that should jeopardize the review, DOJ contends. The Justice Department additionally mentioned that at a June 3 assembly at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's aides handled the archives as even though they remained classified, by no means contending that Trump had without a doubt declassified them and producing some in a single red-walled envelope, double-wrapped in tape. A Trump lawyer then asserted in a certification letter to the government, a diligent search was once carried out of the containers that had been moved from the White House to Florida and that any and all responsive files accompany this certification. At the meeting, Trump's attorneys insisted that no subpoenaed archives had been held in any different components of the property. However, explicitly prohibited authorities personnel from opening or looking interior any of the bins that remained in the storage room. What is your take on this matter? Please tell us in the comments and remember to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.